All right, good evening and welcome back to the update. And as we await disbursement to kickstart in a moment from now, I want you to pay attention to this as he analyze situation regarding disbursement, the meetings, and other things related to disbursement. I want you to pay attention, read in between the line, subscribe to the update, and most importantly, share this piece of information so that we can all have one voice, one mind towards disbursement. Have a great day and bye for now.
Announce that updates that we are receiving in recent times, there are updates that could make us to sleep well. To be honest with you, the updates coming in recent times, they are an indication that the Lord has not forsaken nor forgotten us, and that every moment of our expectations have been taken into consideration, and God is aware of what we are passing through. If you could possibly hear hearts cry from every quarter, you'll understand the severity of this case, where the economy is tough, is spiky, is thorny, and everyone is just trying to survive through the vicissitude of life, just because of where we have found ourselves. So if there is an ember or oma of something good looking green coming to the people, why should it be delayed? That should be possibly one of the questions in the heart of the people at a time like this. If this is what God possibly wants to use to salvage the situation for the masses, then why the delay? But then you see, sometimes processes are not your mate, because if the right thing are not done, then even what you receive might be taken back from you. So that is why sometimes we preach patience. It's one of the statutes of a perfect man. Yes, patience is of essence. Yeah, sometimes it could be difficult to be patient, but then we could see that the reward that follows patience is always a good reward. So please, this should be one of our inclusions, that we need to be patient, just as we know that we are just right at the door of our blessings, and there is nothing more than we need to understand that God is working, and it's not just working, He's working to our favor. This is Princess Seed Channel, and in case you don't know, we deal with grant, we deal with cryptocurrencies, we deal with other financial stuff that could earn you stability. And then you need to subscribe right now in case you've not done so. Don't touch the dial. I'll be with you shortly and in a moment. All right, welcome back. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Princess Seed Channel, and I'm here this morning with a very important response to a question that was worrisome, which was really asked by one of a comrade, and I could understand why those questions are coming. And if you could look within in between and between the lines, you'll understand that I'm going to read up the questions for you. It's just for you to understand what people are feeling, and that's why this question came. The question actually goes this way. You say, mighty man, please, what is the way forward on UAAG disbursement? Please help us talk to the authority, because it is not easy here with us. The depression is killing. Walai. Any headway this week? Did you hear that? You see the sound coming from a heart that is wearied, a heart that is tired, a heart that is under depression. And if I could tell you, to be honest with you, one would think that what kills people most times are sicknesses. But I can tell you, to be honest with you, that depression is one mighty giant of a killer that kills people. Depression, the way depression handles people is this way. Sometimes this one is fortunate to voice out. There are people who are at the peak of depression. They won't talk to nobody. You see them just walk away to a lonely place and they end it. They just walk away from friends, from colleagues, from peers, from neighbors, from brothers and sisters, and those who love them. They just go silent about it. And I can tell you sincerely that the last step towards destruction or execution is isolation. When you see someone isolate themselves just because of the weight and the pressure of what they go through, they don't talk to nobody. They just go somewhere and they end it. That is what depression does to people. But if you are one of such who asked this question this morning and you are under the weight of depression, I want you to be patient, please. I could feel your pulse. I know where you are at. I know what is going on around you. And I know what you feel. It might look a little bit difficult for you right now, possibly your family inclusive, those around you. You might have plunged in much more than others have done. And you are at a time like this when things seems to not be all right. But I tell you the truth, things are all right. And your moment of laughter is about to be. It's just about to happen. So you don't have to cry no more. You don't have to be disparaged no more. You don't have to be depressed no more. Just wait a little bit longer. The final processes are just at the door. They are at the door. And the response that was meted to this young man, goes this way. Don't worry, sir, everything is moving in the right direction. And a positive update has been given regarding the disbursement process. I can assure you that significant progress has been made behind the scenes, and all efforts are being put in place to ensure that this long-awaited breakthrough is finally realized. During the previous meeting, an agreement was reached to commence disbursement this week. The discussions were fruitful, with all stakeholders working towards ensuring a smooth and fair process. Then another crucial meeting has been scheduled for later today. This today, the 3rd of March 2025, where further steps would be taken to finalize the necessary arrangements. The goal is to eliminate any last-minute delays and ensure that everything proceeds according to plan. I understand that the wait has been long and challenging, and many have grown so weary. But I urge everyone to remain patient and hold on to faith. Yes, hold on to faith. This process has faced numerous hurdles, but through persistence and divine intervention, we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Now more than ever, we must trust in the journey and believe that what we have been waiting for is about to manifest. From the very beginning, God has been in control of this matter. I've always believed in divine guidance, and I strongly believe that God is orchestrating everything according to His perfect will and plan. His timing may not always align with our expectations and concepts, but it is always perfect. He has seen every effort. He has heard every prayer. He knows the desires of our hearts. He is not a man that He should lie, nor does He forget His promises. What He has started, He would surely complete. In moments like this, when uncertainty tries to creep into your heart, you must remind yourself that patience and perseverance always lead to victory. No battle is won overnight, and no great success comes without trials. What we are witnessing now is the final stage of this journey, and soon we will rejoice in the fulfillment of what we have been waiting for. Let us stand firm. Let us keep our faith strong. Let us continue to support one another. A great testimony is about to emerge from this process, and very soon we will look back and realize that every delay was simply preparing us for something even greater than we ever imagined. Stay encouraged, stay hopeful, and know that victory is verily at hand. Victory is surely at hand. You have nothing to worry about. Everything is fine.